This is actually, you know what? Let's take a look at my Majin team really quickly. This is my Majin power team. I have, let's have Fat Buu as the leader. We need to change that real quick. So that is the better leader setup. What I would like to do is replace 21 with the new Mr. Buu. I really like this Buu, but I only have one copy of him, and he's not. I don't know if he at 55% would be stronger than this Buu that I have. I think he's only missing one in a potential route. I think he's only missing one. Yeah, okay. He's only missing one in a potential route. So I would prefer to run him. I don't know if the other Buu is better, but regardless, I would like to replace her with the new Mr. Buu that is coming to Global today. I'm super excited about that. But let's get over to the info page and check out the stats on the Majin team and why I think they're so good and they're so fun to run. So we have a couple of options for the leader. We don't have a solid 200% leader for the Majin Power team, which is honestly crazy. I was hoping when Buhan got his Easy A that he was going to be bumped up to 200%, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Majin Power more than makes up for it though with its ability to heal itself. So his leader skills 180% for Majin Power or Power Absorption. And 4 Ki. His attack greatly raises attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, so nothing crazy. And his extreme or his ultra super attack does the same thing, causes more damage. Is that right? Colossus. Mega Colossal? Yeah, okay. It causes more damage. He recovers 20% of HP at the start of the turn. That's really nice. Ki +2, attack and defense plus 200%. Great chance of guarding all attacks. Medium chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack. He has a decent evasion mechanic. Plus an additional Ki +2 per type Ki sphere obtained. Launches an additional super attack. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% and guards all attacks for 1 turn from the character's entry turn, or when HP is 90% or less at the start of the turn. Okay. So he's got 1 turn guard. It looks like it's constant as long as HP is 90% or less. So if you're damaged a little bit, I think you're constantly guarding. This is another cool mechanic too. Survives a KO attack once a turn. So if you're gonna get knocked out, make sure he is the one that's gonna take that damage for you. Plus an additional chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 20%. If HP is 80% or less when receiving an attack. Okay. So he has a chance to dodge more after receiving an attack if HP is 80% or less. Okay. Recovers 12% HP if HP is 50% or less at the end of the turn. So he has healing at the end of the turn and start of the turn. Start of the turn is non-conditional. Okay, that's really cool. I would like to get him rainbowed up. I think I only have 1 copy of him. And then this is the the Buu, the myth, the legend himself. Already went over his stats. This is Int Buu, who's amazing on the team as well. I think this is why I had him on the other in the leader position, because he does 170 and plus 30%. Who belongs to Worldwide Chaos? Guessing not many of the Buus that I have. Okay, this is probably why I'm not running. Okay, so he was getting a 200%. That's nice. He was getting a 200%. Is that right? Let me know if that actually maths out. Yeah, it does. Maybe I should be running him as the leader. The only thing, though, I don't see Mr. Buu on here. Mr. Buu, where are you? Alright, I don't see him on the list, but I do have that other physical Buu. I have one copy of him. I could be running a 200% team if I change some things around. Interesting. Okay. Here's the other Buu that I got. The thing I like about him is he's really tanky. He's super defensive. E+1 attack and defense plus 40, and chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemy's attack plus 10% per Majin power. So you get a critical boost and an evasion boost for each member. Category ally on the team. So that's 60%. I wonder if the friend counts. 70% crit. Sounds really high. And 70% chance. I guess I didn't realize that before. Category ally on the team. Fall ally. If all allies are the Majin power, it launches an additional super if all allies are Majin power. Okay. And all attacks become critical. That is awesome. So just negates the build up if everyone is Majin power, which is awesome. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 60 when performing a super attack. Plus an additional attack plus 60 if HP is 60 or more. So if you have full health, you have 40, 100, 160. Okay. Interesting. Recovers 5 HP at the start of the turn. Recovers an additional 5 HP when HP is 80% or less at the start of a turn. And recovers an additional 10% when HP is 40% or less at the start of a turn. This is another cool thing. Survive KO hits, attacks, up to once within a turn. When HP is 40% or more. So if you had like at least half health and you get KO'd with this character. So running the Majin teams has several, especially with this one, has several characters that can tank a KO and then you heal right afterward. Chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks directed at the character and countering with tremendous power. I love the little animation that plays whenever this happens, because he just like does a little blow. He just blows the blows the attack right back at him. Recovers HP with sweet treats, so he synergizes well with the good Majin Buu. Another reason why I have him on the team. This guy's pretty interesting. I thought he was pretty cool. Ki plus 3 attack and defense plus 180, plus an additional attack and defense plus 30. Each attack performed up to 120%. Launches an additional attack as a medium chance of becoming a super. Recovers 20% HP. The turn in which an attack was received. Great chance of nullifying unarmed super attacks directed at the character. So I was using him to basically block normals, and I was using the green tech Majin Buu to block Ki Blasts. It actually was working pretty decently. He also has a active skill that boosts, can be activated when there's a Majin Buu Saga category enemy or when there's an attack of 6 or more times in one battle. It just boosts attack and defense by 20%. I actually got him while summoning for... I think it was this Buu right here, Tech Exchange Buu, that just came out recently. for the easy A, that is. Anyways, he's the final member of my team. Key +3 plus an additional attack 50% when performing a super. Reduces damage received by 40%, and if there's another Majin category ally attacking in the same turn. Plus an additional damage reduction of 30%. So he has almost 70% damage reduction. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when there is no Majin category enemies. Exchanges with pure evil. See, once pure evil comes out, I don't actually change him or exchange him for Super Buu, because this one is a lot more tanky also. E +3, attack 200% and defense 150. Plus an additional attack of 170. So what, that's 220 when performing a super attack. Reduces damage received by 40%. And if there is another Majin power category ally attacking the same turn, plus an additional damage reduction of 30. So there's another 70% damage. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when there are no Majin power category enemies. Great chance of stunning the attacked enemy. High chance of evading the enemy's attack. Super attack included. Sorry. So that is why I want to replace Android 21 with Mr. Buu. If you guys think it's a great idea, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you're going to be grinding for the new Mr. Buu on Global. But I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.